If you drop one identity, then 1,000 thoughts disappear. You cannot have any thought in your mind which is free from all identities. That is why the moment you become free from all identities, you become free from thoughts themselves. The moment your mind becomes free from all identities, all labels, then your mind becomes thoughtless. You cannot have a desire in you which is not linked to any identity in you. This has to be understood. Freedom from all identities doesn't mean you are important now to pick up any identity. Now you're free from all identities, so now you cannot pick up any identity. No, this is not what it means. Then other people are better than you, isn't it? They are much better. Freedom from all identities mean you can pick up any identity so smoothly and drop it suddenly and again pick up and still remain free. You can shuffle, getting it? This is freedom. You can play with the identity, but you cannot play with the identities if you are caught in one identity. Getting it?
Yes, getting it.
Somebody who is a spiritual in nature, somebody who has a spiritual base, some realization of life, they are free from most of their identities. Now, does it mean that they cannot do anything at all? They cannot become doctor at all? They cannot become engineer at all? No. Are they important? Useless? Good for nothing? Now you are spiritual, so you're good for nothing. No. Transcending all the identities doesn't mean you become important. What it means is now you can play with any identity. Now your identities are playing with you. Your entire life is nothing but your identities playing with you. But when you're free from all the identities, now you can play with the identities. Now what does it mean? Now you can pick up what you want. Isn't this a great freedom, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's a great freedom. So a man who is free from all identities has the ability to pick up any identity. But what you have been told is, if you are free from all identities, then you can't pick up any identity, because the moment you pick up any identity, it means you are not free. You are not free from all identities. You are still caught. You are still hooked to one thing. The way freedom is imagined is, you should be detached from all. Now, if you build a palace, then you are not free. You are a worldly person, highly materialistic person. If you are a monk, how can you be king? You're caught in being king. King is a huge, strong identity. You're caught in that. This is what it will seem. But now, if you are a monk, meaning if you have realized the truth of life, if you are free from all identities, then even if you become a king, still you remain a monk. Even inside the jail, you remain free. You can pick up any identity smoothly. You can be a scientist, you can be a doctor, you can be a king, you can be a soldier, you can be a minister. And at the same time, deep down, none of these things. So it's not about becoming important, good for nothing. It's about being important, good for everything. Now you are good for everything. When you were caught in one identity, you were good for one thing. Today you are free from all identities, so now you are good for everything. You can be whatever you want, and you can also choose to be nothing at all.